The EMU pipeline is a portable digital wireless transmitter or receiver for stereo audio. With a pipeline system, you can transmit stereo audio wirelessly from one pipeline to another up to 15 meters or 49 feet with better than CD digital quality. How does a pipeline system work? Firstly, you can set any pipeline unit to be a transmitter or a receiver. There are two main modes for a pipeline system: paired and broadcast. In paired mode, you can use two pipelines, one in transmit mode and one in receive mode. Your stereo audio is digitally transmitted wirelessly from the transmitter to the receiver. In broadcast mode, you can use several pipelines, one in transmit mode and all of the other pipelines in receive mode. In this setup, the same stereo audio is digitally transmitted wirelessly from the transmitter unit to all of the receiving units at the same time. Let's look at the pipeline itself. On the front of the pipeline, you have a power button, and when you're in receive mode, you also have a volume down or up button for controlling the output volume from the unit. The power button also doubles as a mute button, so you can mute the outputs quickly if you need to. Let's have a look at the back of the pipeline. On the back of the unit, you'll find all of your sockets for audio connections, 4 small switches for configuration, a small button to help you connect units together wirelessly, and a power supply socket, which you can use to either run the unit from mains electricity or to recharge the batteries for when you want to use it with no cables at all. The audio connections on the back are one 3.5mm stereo socket and 2 RCA sockets. What these audio connections do depends on how you configure your unit. A pipeline unit can operate in analog mode or digital mode, and transmit mode or receive mode. When you are working in analog mode, you can use the 3.5mm stereo socket as a line input in transmit mode or a line output in receive mode. The RCA sockets in analog mode can be used in transmit as line inputs and in receive as line outputs. There are 4 small configuration switches on the back of the pipeline. The first switch selects the channel the unit is using. There are 3 possible wireless channels. A pipeline pair or a pipeline broadcast network will work as long as all of the units in the network are set to the same channel. Because there are 3 channels, this means you can have up to 3 separate pipeline networks transmitting 3 different stereo audio signals in the same wireless space at the same time. All you need to do is check that each network has its own channel number selected. The second switch selects whether this pipeline is in paired mode, working with one other pipeline, or whether it's in broadcast mode, working with a network of other pipeline units. The third switch selects whether this pipeline is in transmit mode or receive mode. Finally, the last switch selects whether the sockets on the back of the pipeline are working in digital mode or in analog mode. Pipeline units on the same channel in the same wireless space normally connect automatically. Just in case they ever don't, we provide this link connect button, which you can use on both units at the same time to help them find each other. Finally, on the back, you have the power supply socket. You can use a pipeline plugged into your mains electricity, or you can charge the pipeline from the mains electricity and then disconnect it and use it on battery power completely wirelessly. Pipeline provides very low latency of 5.5 milliseconds in paired mode and as low as 10 milliseconds in broadcast mode. Battery life is up to 5 hours in transmit mode and up to 10 hours in receive mode. EMU Pipeline, the flexible, portable, digital, wireless system for crystal clear audio with no cables. For more information, contact your local EMU retailer or EMU directly.